All right, so get this. You're planning a trip to Namibia, and let me tell you, it's way more than just a desert. Despite what you might have heard, think unique wildlife, incredible landscapes, and yeah, even a touch of luxury out in the wild.
What's really striking is just how much Namibia has to offer all in one place. It's almost like a mini Africa with something for every type of traveler.
We've got a stack of insights straight from the Visit Namibia website, and it's not just your typical tourist info. There's some really interesting stuff here that'll help make your trip unforgettable. Okay, so let's dive right into this desert mess. The Visit Namibia website has this Did You Know section. And one fact totally blew my mind. Apparently, Namibia is home to the oldest desert in the world. But it's still packed with large mammals. Elephants, rhinos, even lions and giraffes are thriving there. I mean, how is that even possible?
Yeah, it's fascinating, right? We tend to think of deserts as these barren wastelands, but the Namib Desert shows just how resilient nature can be. These animals have adapted over thousands of years to survive in such a harsh environment. For example, desert elephants can go days without water and use their sense of smell to find it miles away.
Wow, that's incredible. I can't even imagine seeing a giraffe against a backdrop of giant sand dunes.
And speaking of giant dunes, Namibia has the highest ones in the world at Sossusvlei. I mean, these things are like mountains made of sand, right?
Exactly. And the way the wind sculpts those dunes over millions of years creates an almost surreal landscape. The light and shadows playing on the sand are constantly changing. And then you have the Fish River Canyon, the second largest canyon in the world. Did you know it was once a massive mountain range that the ocean slowly eroded away?
No way. It's insane to think about. The forces of nature that must have been at play to carve something like that over millions of years. It's hard to even comprehend.
Namibia's landscape is a testament to those powerful geological processes. It really puts things into perspective when you think about the vastness of time and the forces that have shaped our planet. Okay, so I was browsing the site, and I came across something called Camp Sauces. It's this new luxury camp by Ultimate Safaris that seems to offer something pretty unique. They're talking about immersive exploration, but with, a good dose of luxury.
It speaks to this growing trend of high-end ecotourism in Namibia. They're offering these amazing, unique experiences for travelers, but doing it in a way that respects the environment and supports the local communities.
So basically, you could be out exploring the Namib Desert all day, tracking wildlife, and then come back to a super comfy, luxurious tent to relax under the stars. I mean, that's a pretty incredible combination.
It really is. It appeals to this new generation of travelers who want to be connected with nature but aren't willing to sacrifice comfort. It's about finding that balance.
And it's not just about the landscapes, right? There's a whole cultural side to Namibia, too. The website mentions the opening of the Herero Living Museum in Achakovar.
The Hero people have a fascinating history and a vibrant culture that has survived some truly difficult times. This museum is a great way to learn about their story and understand the rich cultural tapestry of Namibia.
It's a good reminder that travel isn't just about sightseeing, but about connecting with different cultures and ways of life. And get this, Namibia just relaxed their visa requirements for people from 31 countries.
That's huge. This is a significant move that could have a big impact on tourism. By making it easier for people to visit, Namibia is opening itself up to a wider audience and showcasing everything it has to offer.
That's definitely a big plus for anyone considering a trip. And you know what else the website has? This awesome Plan Your Trip section with tips on everything from finding the right accommodations to choosing activities that match your interests.
It's really like having a personalized travel guide right at your fingertips. It's amazing how they've managed to compile all this information into one easy-to-use resource.
I even stumbled upon this place called the Namib Dune Star Camp in the Where to Stay section. Imagine sleeping under the stars in the middle of the desert. How cool is that?
It really highlights how Namibia is blending luxury into their incredible natural landscapes. These unique accommodations offer a truly immersive experience while ensuring you're comfortable.
And they offer more than just stargazing. You can go on guided nature walks, explore hidden canyons, even track desert wildlife with experts. It's the perfect way to get up close and personal with the Namib's unique ecosystem.
And for photography enthusiasts, Namibia is a dream destination. The landscapes and wildlife offer endless opportunities to capture stunning shots.
Absolutely. And speaking of wildlife, we can't forget Etosha National Park. The website mentions it's known for its abundant wildlife, lions, elephants, giraffes, zebras, You name it, they've got it.
Etosha is a must-visit for any wildlife lover. It's one of the most iconic national parks in Africa and offers a chance to experience these incredible creatures in their natural habitat.
But what if you're looking for something a little more laid back? The website highlights the Kalahari farmhouse, which seems like the perfect spot to relax and soak in the tranquility of the desert.
The Kalahari Desert has its own unique beauty, with vast open spaces and its characteristic red sand dunes. It's a great place to get away from it all and reconnect with nature.
And for the adventurous types, there's the Fish River Canyon hiking trail. It's supposed to be one of the most challenging trails in the world.
It's definitely not for the faint of heart, but for those who are up for the challenge, it's an incredible opportunity to fully immerse yourself in the raw beauty of the canyon.
Speaking of challenges, the website mentions the Namibia Tourism Expo. It's a showcase of all the best the country has to offer in terms of tourism.
Events like this are essential for promoting tourism and connecting businesses with potential visitors. It's a platform for sharing information, showcasing new offerings, and building relationships within the industry.
It's a great way for travelers to discover new experiences and connect with local businesses and tour operators. And for those interested in the business side of things, there's a whole section dedicated to tourism investment opportunities.
Namibia is a growing tourist destination, and there's definitely potential for investment in the industry. From developing new accommodations and attractions to supporting sustainable tourism initiatives, there are numerous ways to contribute to Namibia's success in this sector.
It's clear that they're committed to building a sustainable and thriving tourism sector. But let's move beyond the natural wonders for a moment, because Namibia also have a vibrant arts and culture scene.
Absolutely. From traditional crafts and music to contemporary art and theater, there's a rich cultural heritage just waiting to be explored. The National Museum of Namibia is a great place to learn about the country's history, art, and culture.
It reinforces the idea that travel is about more than just seeing the sights. It's about immersing yourself in the local culture and understanding the stories that shape a place.
And speaking of stories, Namibia is also gaining traction as a filming location.
Really? That's interesting.
Yes, its unique landscapes and diverse cultures have attracted some big international film productions already. It's clear Namibia has a lot to offer the film industry.
I can see why they'd be drawn to this location. It's so visually striking.
Exactly. And it's another fantastic opportunity to showcase Namibia's beauty and talent on a global stage.
Of course, we can't forget the food. Namibia has a unique cuisine that's influenced by both African and European traditions.
You'll find everything from hearty stews and grilled meats to fresh seafood and exotic fruits. It's a culinary adventure waiting to happen.
The website even has a section on Namibian recipes, so you can try recreating some of the dishes at home after your trip.
It's a great way to extend that travel experience and savor those flavors even after you've returned.
But if you're looking for souvenirs, the Namibian Craft Center showcases the work of local artisans.
You can find handcrafted jewelry, pottery, textiles, and wood carvings, all unique and meaningful souvenirs to treasure. And by supporting local artisans, you're directly contributing to the Namibian economy.
It's a win-win for everyone. But as we talk about all these incredible experiences, it's important to highlight responsible tourism. The website really emphasizes this.
Absolutely. It's about minimizing our impact on the environment, respecting local cultures, and supporting local businesses. Traveling responsibly ensures that Namibia's beauty and culture are preserved for future generations.
Right. It's about being mindful travelers and leaving a positive footprint. And the website provides a ton of information and resources on how to do just that in Namibia.
There are so many ways to make your trip more sustainable, from choosing eco-friendly accommodations to supporting community-based tourism initiatives. By making conscious choices, you can have a real impact on the places you visit.
We've covered so much ground in this deep dive into Namibia.
We've explored its stunning natural wonders, its rich culture and heritage, and its exciting tourism industry. But there's still so much more to uncover.
Totally. Namibia is a country full of possibilities, and this is just a glimpse into what it has to offer.
Exactly. And the Visit Namibia website is an excellent resource for planning your trip. It has everything you need: practical information, inspiring stories, insider tips. It's all there.
So for our listener, here's a final thought. When planning your Namibian adventure, don't be afraid to venture off the beaten path. Explore those lesser-known regions and connect with the local people. That's where you'll discover the true heart and soul of Namibia.
I couldn't agree more. It's those authentic experiences, those genuine moments of connection that truly transform a trip into something special.
Well, there you have it, our deep dive into Namibia. We hope we've sparked your curiosity and maybe even inspired you to start planning your next adventure.
It really is those off-the-beaten-path experiences, the ones that most people don't get to, that turn a trip into something truly unforgettable.
We're digging deeper into this website. It's amazing how Namibia has managed to attract such high-profile film productions. I mean, it's not Hollywood, right? What do you think is drawing these filmmakers to Namibia?
Well, for one, Namibia has these incredibly diverse landscapes. You've got everything from towering sand dunes and rugged canyons to vast plains and coastal deserts. It's like a visual feast for filmmakers.
Yeah, it's true. I was just looking at some photos, and the scenery is just breathtaking. You can see why it would be so appealing for creating a unique cinematic experience.
And beyond the landscapes, Namibia has this rich cultural heritage that adds another layer of depth. There are so many different ethnic groups, each with its own unique traditions and stories. That kind of cultural richness is a goldmine for storytellers.
Right. It makes you realize that Namibia isn't just a beautiful backdrop. It's a place with a soul, with stories waiting to be told.
Exactly. And let's not forget the logistical advantages. Namibia has a stable political environment, a well-developed infrastructure, and a skilled workforce. That makes it a very attractive destination for international film productions.
So it's not just about the aesthetics, it's also about the practicality of filming in a country that's welcoming and well-equipped for such endeavors.
Precisely. And I think the Namibian government deserves credit for recognizing the potential of film tourism and actively promoting the country as a filming destination. It's a smart move that can bring significant economic benefits.
Speaking of economic benefits, the website also highlights the growing tourism industry in Namibia. It seems like they're really making an effort to attract more visitors while preserving their natural and cultural heritage.
It's a delicate balance, but they seem to be doing a commendable job. They're investing in infrastructure, promoting sustainable tourism practices, and diversifying their offerings to appeal to a wider range of travelers.
And they're doing a great job of showcasing all of this on their website. It's incredibly user-friendly and packed with useful information. It's clear they've put a lot of thought into making it a valuable resource for potential visitors.
It's a testament to how seriously they're taking tourism as a key driver of economic growth. And they're not just focusing on luxury travelers. They're also promoting community-based tourism initiatives that benefit local communities.
So it's about creating a more inclusive and sustainable tourism model that benefits both visitors and the people of Namibia. That's really encouraging to see.
It is. And it aligns with the growing global trend of responsible travel. People are becoming more conscious of their impact on the places they visit and are seeking out experiences that are both enriching and sustainable.
And it sounds like Namibia is well positioned to cater to this growing demand.
Absolutely. They're embracing their unique natural and cultural assets while prioritizing responsible tourism practices. It's a winning combination that bodes well for the future of tourism in Namibia.
You know, as we're talking about all this, I keep thinking back to that idea of venturing off the beaten path. It seems like Namibia is a place that truly rewards those who are willing to explore beyond the typical tourist hotspots.
I couldn't agree more. It's in those hidden corners, those unexpected encounters, that you truly discover the magic of a place. And Namibia has magic in spades.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier. It's about having those authentic experiences that turn a trip into something truly unforgettable.
And sometimes those experiences come from the simplest things. A conversation with a local, a chance encounter with wildlife, a moment of quiet contemplation in a breathtaking landscape.
It's about slowing down, being present, and allowing yourself to be surprised by what you discover.
Exactly. It's about embracing the journey, not just the destination.
And with that in mind, I think it's time for us to wrap up this deep dive into Namibia.
But before we do, I want to leave our listener with one final thought.
Okay, I'm all ears. What's that?
When you're planning your trip to Namibia, remember that it's more than just a destination on a map. It's a place of wonder, a land of contrasts, a tapestry of cultures, and a testament to the resilience of nature. Go with an open mind, a curious spirit, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. And I guarantee you'll come away with memories that will last a lifetime.
Beautifully said. And on that note, we bid farewell to Namibia for now. But our journey of discovery continues. Next time on the Deep Dive, we'll be exploring a completely different world. A world where technology and humanity intersect in fascinating and often unpredictable ways.
We'll be diving into the realm of artificial intelligence, exploring its potential to revolutionize our lives, its ethical implications, and its impact on the future of our species.
It's a topic that's both exciting and thought-provoking. And we can't wait to share our insights with you. So be sure to join us for another deep dive into the unknown. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those curious minds engaged. It's amazing how Namibia is embracing its role in film, while staying true to its commitment to sustainability. It's like they're saying, come film your blockbuster here, but let's do it responsibly.
Yeah, it's a smart approach. And it speaks to a growing awareness within the tourism industry that sustainability isn't just a buzzword. It's essential for long-term success.
Right. It's not just about protecting the environment,
Mm.
but also about preserving those unique cultural traditions that make Namibia so special.
Exactly. One thing that really struck me about the Visit Namibia website is how much emphasis they put on showcasing the diversity of experiences Namibia has to offer. It's not just about safaris and deserts, although those are certainly highlights. They also highlight cultural tours, adventure activities, historical sites. There's really something for everyone.
It's like they've created this incredible online travel brochure, but one that's interactive and constantly updated with the latest information and insights. I even found a section on Namibian music, which I had no idea was so diverse and vibrant.
It is. And they've even got curated playlists you can listen to, which is a great way to get a feel for the country's musical landscape before you even arrive.
See, that's what I love about this website. They're not just giving you the basic facts. They're going above and beyond to create a truly immersive experience for potential travelers.
And they're doing a great job of catering to different types of travelers. They've got itineraries for families, couples, solo adventurers, budget travelers, luxury seekers. They've really thought of everything.
It's like having a personal travel agent at your fingertip.
Exactly. And one thing we haven't talked about yet is Namibia's commitment to conservation. They have a number of national parks and reserves dedicated to protecting their incredible wildlife and ecosystems.
Oh, you're right. The website mentions the Namib-Naukluft National Park, which is one of the largest conservation areas in Africa. They're doing some incredible work there to protect endangered species like the black rhino and the desert lion.
It's a testament to their understanding that conservation is not just about preserving nature for its own sake, but also about ensuring the long-term sustainability of the tourism industry.
And speaking of sustainability, you mentioned earlier that Namibia was doing a good job of promoting community-based tourism initiatives. Can you elaborate on that a little?
Sure. Community-based tourism is all about empowering local communities to benefit directly from tourism. This can involve things like homestays in villages, guided tours led by locals, or purchasing crafts directly from artisans.
So it's about creating a more equitable and sustainable tourism model where the benefits are shared more widely.
Exactly. It's about giving visitors a more authentic and meaningful experience while also supporting the economic well-being of local communities. And Namibia seems to be doing a good job of creating opportunities for this type of tourism.
It's encouraging to see a country prioritize both economic growth and social responsibility in their tourism strategy.
It's a model that other destinations could certainly learn from. And, one thing I'd encourage our listener to do is to really take the time to delve into the responsible travel section on the Visit Namibia website.
Oh yeah, that's a great tip. They've got some really valuable information there about how to minimize your impact, respect local customs, and support sustainable practices.
It's a reminder that as travelers, we have a responsibility to the places we visit.
And to the people who call those places home.
Absolutely. And by making conscious choices, we can ensure that tourism is a force for good, both for the environment and for the communities we visit.
Well, I think we've done a pretty thorough deep dive into Namibia. We've explored its stunning landscapes, its diverse cultures, its thriving tourism industry, and its commitment to sustainability.
And hopefully we've inspired our listener to start planning their own Namibian adventure.
Absolutely. And remember, when you do plan your trip, don't just stick to the well-trodden path. Venture off the beaten track, embrace the unexpected, and connect with the local people. That's where you'll find the true magic of Namibia.
And those are the moments that will stay with you long after you've returned home.
So there you have it, our deep dive into Namibia. We hope you've enjoyed the journey. And as always, we encourage you to keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those curious minds engaged.
Until next time, happy travels.